I just wanted to try to make a quick little video as I was preparing for my daughter's NTI days. Our school has done a really good job of making a GSE NTI informational website with videos and helpful things. And so I kind of went through those, watched those videos. So I felt like with me already being fairly familiar with Google Classroom, it might help if I kind of showed what I was doing to maybe parents that were not familiar with Google Classroom. So that's what I'm going to do. First off, at the GSC NTI informational webpage that we have, as soon as your kids log in, this is what's going to pop up. It's just going to be, so I logged into my daughter's account. This is what pops up on the Chromebook. It's just the Garden Springs quick links. And if you don't have that, you can just go to the GSC homepage and get to the quick links. And with that, I just logged into her Google Drive. And so one thing that I didn't realize was that, so students need their names and passwords, and on the videos, you'll notice that they need their names and passwords. So in the report cards that you guys picked up last week, you'll see that it shows the username, and then underneath of that is her password. Now, if you lost this paper or don't have this paper, Mr. V has a place on the NTI informational page where you can actually get to all of those things that you might need. So what I did was I created a separate folder that's called Hannah's Classwork that I'm now going to put on her drive that everything will go into. And I downloaded on my phone an app that is the Google Drive app. And so with the Google Drive app, I just added Hannah's account, which is the account that's up here. I put that on there so that way I can use my phone to put pictures directly from my phone into her Google Drive. And so it's just a quick and easy way because I can see that if I'm going to submit an assignment of a picture that Hannah drew, that I'm going to probably need to be able to take a picture. And this was just a fast way for me to take pictures and put them on her account. So I took the picture and now I'm going to put it on her account. I did that. So her picture was here. So I took that picture and then just uploaded it on my phone to the Hannah Classwork. And so I've done 2 pictures so far. I did a test picture, but here is the picture that I want to upload. So when I go back to the Google Classroom, I'm going to add from Hannah's Google Drive that picture that I just uploaded. So it's just in the recents, it immediately pops up. I'm just going to click on that and click add. Now that I've added it, it's going to put that in there, and I can actually turn this picture in so that way her teacher can have it. So yep, I'm going to turn it in, and now it's been submitted. And if I needed to, I could post some comments or questions down here at the bottom to the teacher if I needed to. Now, the next thing that I noticed after completing that first assignment was that we have a question that I need to answer. Now, this feature is quite interesting. So when I click on it, it's going to pop up. And this is a short answer. There's other variations that teachers can create, but this is just a short answer. So over to the side, I'm going to let my daughter type in her answer as to what it is that she misses about school. Then she can turn it in. After she's turned it in, there's actually another thing where she can then see if it's been approved by her teacher, her other classmates' responses. And she can actually, if that's a feature that's set up for her, reply. So you can kind of even have a class discussion back and forth on a particular question that your teacher has posed. All right, so now that Hannah's typed in her responses, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to click turn in. And then down here at the bottom, I'm going to click turn in again, but I understand I won't be able to make changes once she's turned that in. So now that she's turned it in, that option of seeing classmates' answers pop up. And so now I can see that there has been 2 students so far that have answered this question, and there's been a reply. So it looks like Miss McClellan actually replied, and so then she has that, so I can actually see that reply that's on there. But it does not look like that Hannah has the option to reply to her classmates, which is totally fine. Like I said, it just depends on the teacher settings and if you want to have that as your option or not. So that's the last little bit of my video, just as we set up the Google Drive on my phone so that I can easily take pictures and upload them so that Hannah has access and can put them on her Google Drive as she turns in assignments. We also just made sure that I had watched the videos and saw how to access her Google Classroom, where her username and password was, and then being able to access finally those online accounts. And that's where you went to the waffle and just scrolled down and you could see all the different options that there was for that. So again, hopefully this helped. It's going to be a learning process for everybody as we try to figure all this out, but anything that I can do, or I'm sure her teacher can do, feel free to reach out so that way we can continue to support you guys at home as we all work through the next few weeks together.